Hey everybody! So tonight I am going to try to cook dinner with the assistance of Chef Boy RV. Because after all, the whole point of this is to see if somebody like me, who really doesn't know how to cook anything but southern down-home carb-loaded food, can actually do this kind of stuff without having a passion for cooking, because I don't, right?
Sure you can.
So,
it's very easy. None of this stuff is a five-star chef. You don't need to be a full chef to do all this stuff. It's basic cooking, heat control, seasoning, just cooking basics.
He's taught me some of this stuff, but not much, so we decided to experiment on y'all tonight and see what happens. So he told me the roasted cauli, we're gonna do blackened tilapia, right?
Yes.
Sea scallops. Blackened also. We're gonna do roasted cauli, which we've already prepped. So what I did to this was sprayed it with some olive oil. Of course, put it on tinfoil to make cleanup easier. What all did we put on this? I forgot.
Salt, pepper, and some of our blackened seasoning.
Ah, yes, which is Rex blackened seasoning. I love this stuff. Put it on everything. I begged for it. So this goes in the oven for
about 30 minutes at 350 to get them nice and roasted.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and pop that in, and we'll show you the rest. So we just bought some cheap scallops already at Walmart. Nothing fancy here. Tilapia. I know you're not supposed to eat a lot of it, but I love it, so we ask for it like once a month. And we're also going to do palmini pasta. And what'd you say I'm going to do this?
We're just going to toss it in a garlic white wine butter sauce just to add a little bit of a different flavor to this fish dish other than just the cauliflower and the fish and the scallops.
Wish me luck, y'all. We'll be back. Alright, so we've got our cauliflower roasting in the oven. It's got about 15 minutes left. So Wayne told me it's time to preheat the pan. So we've already lit that. We're going to use some olive oil. What, just like a teaspoon or something?
Yeah, just
enough?
A little more.
Shit. I told y'all
okay,
this
okay.
would be an experiment.
Now spread it around the pan.
Okay. I gotta put the lid back on first. Don't spill it. You know what a klutz I am.
There we go. Now while the olive oil's coming up, you can season the fish.
Alright, salt, pepper.
We're gonna use a little salt and pepper.
Should we show the fish? Can you?
We have some tilapia fillets that we bought.
So we're just going to put some salt and pepper on each side, right?
Yes.
I'm probably going to start sneezing like I did last night.
Okay.
Okay, salt, pepper, what else?
And we're going to use this blackened seasoning.
Oh, the blackened seasoning. So you got to tell me when. Really good?
Okay.
Alright, so show them how much, probably. That way it looks...
Just coat them evenly. Not a whole lot. This stuff is a little spicy, so you don't want to overdo it.
So then I'm going to flip them over and do the other side?
Flip them over and do the other side. I always season both sides of everything, meat and fish, when I cook it.
Alright. So, salt. You have to pardon me if I'm not as talkative as usual, because cooking is not my thing. I don't enjoy it like he does. But that's the whole point of this video, is that anybody can do it. If I can do it, for sure. If I can do it, you can do it. Alright, so salt, pepper, more blackening seasoning. Blackening.
Alright.
Okay, we're good?
Very good. Now, we drop those in the pan. Go ahead and use the spatula for that. You want to use a metal spatula.
A metal spatula. Why?
Because the rubber spatulas, with this heat, don't hold
all
up very well.
All three at the same time?
Yeah, you can probably drop them all three in there. Listen to the sizzle.
Kind of don't quite fit. I'll squish it up on the edge a little bit. And how long did you say these take per side? Like 4 minutes?
Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes. It's not going to take long. Fish cooks really quick. You don't want to overcook it.
Swish my olive oil around a little bit.
Make sure they're coated. go ahead and rinse this off while you're doing that, so we can.
Oop, I see a spot that I missed. I need to season some more. Has to overlap on the plate a little bit. So he has taught me a lot about cooking. I've learned especially about heat control. I used to be a high heat as fast as I could cook it because I was hungry. Get it done, get it on the table. But that's not right, I've learned. So the cauliflower that we have roasting, and most of our stuff, this is not gourmet cooking, people. This is on a budget, because we're definitely on a budget. So a lot of our stuff comes from Walmart, unfortunately. But we just buy frozen cauliflower florets.
It's cheaper to buy actual cauliflower. However, we live in an RV, so storage is an issue for a large head of cauliflower. Our refrigerator's not very big, and the frozen will last long. So whenever we want to use it, we can use it. It'll be in the freezer.
Precisely. That's what I meant to say. The palmini noodles we also get from Walmart too, or Publix, or wherever. They're heart of palm, and this is linguine. And it says 4 grams of carbs per serving, but if you do the math, it's actually, I think, if I'm doing it right, it's actually 2 grams net carbs per serving. So you just have to rinse these really, really well, because they kind of stinky when they come out of the can, right? Hey, I'm supposed to do that.
You gotta watch your fish.
See? I'm talking. Forgot. Well, I don't cook, so he cooks.
It will stick.
Should I flip them?
It's probably about time to flip, especially the middle one. That's where the most heat is. So scrape that up. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. That's looking good.
What's it supposed to look like? Flaky?
Flaky. White and flaky.
White and flaky. So I've succeeded at that so far.
Try not to tear them up.
I see that. I'm tearing them up.
That's okay. They're almost done.
This is not going to be a pretty dish like his, because it's me, y'all. Not him. Me.
It'll be great.
I do breakfast. And I do margaritas. Those are 2 things I do really well. Well, and Mick Ultra. Alright, Chef. What do I do now? Just wait?
Yes, we're just waiting on the fish. You can see the edge of the fish there, that it's not done. It's still pink.
Oh. Alright. Should I move
that fish down?
Yeah, should I move it around on
Sure,
the...
you can swap them. Swap the middle one for the outside one.
And pray I don't tear it all to pieces.
There you go.
Put that one in the middle. This one's falling apart.
That's okay, that's okay. Try not to...
Try not to what? Do what I've done?
Just be more gentle, that's okay.
Y'all, I gotta show you. This fish is falling apart because I tore it up when I was flipping it. So again, that's why the dish is going to be ugly. Not a perfect, pretty dish like his. But I know you eat with your eyes first. However, if it tastes good, I'll eat it anyway. So I'm not all about plating like he is. Okay. Next step, what do I do?
We gotta wait for the fish to stop.
Oh, okay. Alright, so as soon as the fish is finished and the cauliflower comes out, we'll move on to the scallops, right?
Absolutely.
Alright, we're back. So what you just missed is that he had to save my fish because I was breaking them up so badly. But that's okay. He rescued me. So now we're going to do the scallops.
Nope.
Nope? Olive oil?
We're gonna use butter.
Oh, butter. Sorry. See? That's why he's here. 2 pats?
Yeah, a couple of tablespoons. Get it nice and buttery. We're going to add lemon juice to the scallops at a later point.
But not now.
No.
You need to fish this around.
Yep.
Are we deglazing, or is this part of the...
It's both.
Okay.
The fish just cooked in it. So
But we're going to leave it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little bit of that blackened seasoning still left in the pan.
He's been trying to teach me lately how to flip things with the pan. almost got it the other day, but, well, I managed not to spill anything though, right?
Absolutely.
I did it.
Okay, now we're going to drop in our scallops.
Okay, just pour them all in.
Yes. That's okay.
Scallop juice.
We're going to put a little salt and pepper on there.
I gotta get them even right off of each other.
Yep.
Okay. Blackened seasoning.
A little salt and pepper as well.
Okay. You might want to grab the camera and show how much I'm supposed to put on here, because I don't know if it's too much or too little.
Well, the thing about this seasoning is it's to taste. You don't want them super spicy. Blackened seasoning is a little spicy. However, if you like spice, add as much as you like.
I love spice, so we're always spicing everything up around here. A little pepper, a little salt, a little Cajun.
So we let those cook a couple of minutes per side, kind of like the shrimp, maybe a little longer because they're kind of thick, so maybe 3-ish, almost like the fish.
I'm going to need my tongs.
You'll need your tongs to individually flip each one of those scallops so we can put the blackened seasoning on the other side. And while these are coming up,
sorry,
we can start the pasta. We're going to toss that. You are going to toss that in a buttered white wine garlic. So stick that on. Throw some butter in there.
Just one? Is this a little pan?
one big one, a couple of tablespoons. Let that melt down.
Okay.
We'll put in about a teaspoon of, well, maybe half a teaspoon of garlic.
Alright.
Or a couple of cloves if you're using fresh garlic.
Y'all, I love garlic. I could pretty much eat it right out of the jar.
Don't let the garlic burn. Garlic will burn, and it gets very acrid when it burns. So
Yummy, yummy.
got to keep an eye on it.
You want to kiss me now with my garlic bread?
Oh, no.
I just took a bite of that.
Oh, I'm good.
Come on.
I'm good.
Come on, get kisses.
All right.
Do I need to turn these now? Maybe?
Let's look at them.
I don't know what we're looking for. Same thing as
Not quite.
The fish. We're looking for them to get
They're turning white,
really white.
and we want them to turn white about halfway up
I
so
love
that
it.
we know that it's done. Got a smaller one there. So they're looking good. Leave them on for maybe another minute. We've got your garlic and butter brought up to temperature. So we'll drop in this palmini,
Okay.
which we rinsed very well.
Because like I said, it's stinky. Very, very stinky.
We don't want to waste any of that. Throw a little salt in there.
Pepper?
Little pepper. Okay.
Okay.
Now, we need to make sure that the butter and the garlic have coated that, so you need to either use the tongs or flip it.
No, not flipping. I don't want to have everyone see me flip the food right out of the skillet onto the floor. Although the dogs would love that. Alright, so it's all coated and moist and
That's nice and coated.
yeah, I said moist.
Alright, so we're going to let that come up to temperature.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice to these scallops. Not a lot. And throw some lemon juice in there.
And then toss it again so it coats.
Toss a little bit again and pour in a little bit of this white wine to both.
Alright.
We're using the wine for scallops and just a little.
Just a splash.
Just a little splash. Maybe a tablespoon. Okay, so we can flip the scallops.
Okay.
See that one starting to split. That's looking good.
Oh, it's supposed to split?
A little.
Okay.
There we go. And we'll throw a little blackening on the other side. Just because we like it really spicy, you don't have to blacken both sides if you want it a little less spicy.
You don't have to blacken it at all if you don't want to do that. We have some friends who don't care for blackened or spicy stuff, but we have other friends who love it just like I do, so we can do it both ways. You can do it both ways.
There we go. Now we'll let those cook for another minute or so.
Okay.
And then remove those from the heat. We're going to add some parsley flakes to our pasta. Just dried parsley. Fresh parsley is better. Once again, we have to use a lot of dried stuff. Storage.
So is that for looks or does it actually taste?
It adds a little flavor.
So toss that.
Yes.
Coat it everywhere.
Coat it everywhere.
See, I do pay attention to you sometimes. I learn some stuff.
Ah! Scallops are looking great.
Except I'm going to push them back to the middle because you just messed me up. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it my way. Not your way, my way.
Before you take them out, since you blackened the other side, go ahead and flip them one more time.
Okay.
So that you don't have a glut of...
I'm going to wait just a second though, because I feel like they need...
Absolutely. You want to make sure your scallops are done.
A hair longer.
You don't want to get them too done. They get rubbery like lobster does or crab legs. But you don't want to get them underdone because we don't want anybody to get sick off of underdone scallops.
Oh darn everybody. I won't be coming to work tomorrow because I cooked. So we're going to get food poisoning.
Make sure everything's coated really good in our pasta.
You splashed me with your shaking. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it in. Alright, I have a question, Chef.
Absolutely.
It looks like some of the blackened stuff came off.
It's okay.
That's alright?
It's a seasoning.
It's alright. It's okay. It's alright.
We have a lot of liquid in the pan, but the seasoning has still imparted into the scallops.
Yeah, but are they actually blackened? Did I not blacken them? If they're not crusty?
Well, to properly blacken them, we'd need a flat top or a cast iron skillet. We're using a non-stick. It's just easier to cook in, especially at home. So it's going to be hard to blacken them or turn them black. But we're using blackened seasoning, so.
Alrighty. Should we take a break for a second?
Sure.
Alright. Stay tuned. Okay, so while we were gone, he had me microwave 2 things of butter. We put some garlic in it, so we've got a nice garlic butter sauce. Alright, so now he tells me I'm supposed to plate, and I'm guessing from watching you I'm supposed to put some noodles on first, right?
Some noodles
you might want to grab that so we can see if I can do this to your satisfaction.
Okay, we pile some noodles right there in the center of the plate. Okay.
I piled. Now lay down some fish.
Yes, 1 piece of fish. There we go. Right across. Grab the tongs. Run some scallops around the edge.
Run them. Where are they running to?
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, grab your cauliflower.
Oh, I forgot about the cauliflower. I need a... whatever this dude is called. Pot holder. Yeah, that's how much I cook, people. It's a pot holder, dummy.
Yes.
Oh, over here. It's not a very colorful dish, is it?
No.
But it's a very delicious dish.
Alright, some of our roasted cauli.
Okay.
Now, take a little bit of that lemon juice.
Okay. Just spoon
No,
it?
that's lemon juice. Right over here. So, don't even squeeze it. Just touch a little bit on top of the fish there.
Just a drop or two?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Like that?
Okay. Now get your butter and garlic mixture. Spoon some of that over the scallops. Moisten them up. Add a little bit of extra butter flavor.
Ew, we said moist again. Any on the fish or no?
You can put some on the fish and the noodles if you like. There's plenty.
I did it.
And there we have it.
I did it! Yay! See? Told you, if I can do it, you can do it. Although he had to walk me through every single step. But that's the point. This is not for professional people. He's not a professional chef. I'm definitely not a professional anything. So we're just here to give you some tips on how to do easy stuff. Alright, guys. I'm ready to eat. Bye.